The other day we said it here, and I thought it was because we said it, that's why the Nnpc too quickly brought out their figures when we're talking about NUPRC, because we give a jab and we say, where is the Nnpc going to bring out their figures? So you see, these attempts to turn governance into propaganda, where everybody's bringing out figures, but we're not seeing the after effects. Yes, Nnpc claims about 10 trillion in 8 months. I'm happy that you stated that report from Agora Policy, where they said that the money is not being remitted to the FAC accounts. That trillion they are talking is even an unaudited report in the first place. So it's not an audited report. And when you look at the revenue they say they made compared to the profit in the end, there's a big far cry. Yeah. So it is when we see the audited report, we will know what is going to Operation Gazelle and other swaps that they have done, other encumbrances. We will even know how much they are spending on refineries that are moribund. You were asking a very important question. What are they going to do with refineries? Let me tell you what they've said they want to do. They said they need $60 billion more. After the $3 billion that they gave them that didn't work. Who said it? Ujulari said it when he was meeting stakeholders of Pengasin and the like. And that's why the other day when Pengasin was fighting a private refinery Dangote, my grasp with them is that if they have gone to protest against Nnpc and say put the refinery to work, I will have accepted. I get a lot of calls. I got a random call yesterday by someone that said he was part of those that were fixing some things in the Kaduna refinery, that the project has not been stored, that a company who seconded the project to them, and in fact I didn't even get the full gist. The question we should ask them is, we will now know how much they are still spending on refineries that are not producing, because over the years they are also paying salaries and encumbrances for refineries that are not producing.
True.
You remember how we told them that what they were doing was a blending plants. People came to protest outside Arise TV and carry placard. Thanks to Ozi. It was Ozi that also showed the shenanigan how they were sharing money after the protest. You see, it is righteousness that builds a nation. Sin is a reproach. See, we can decide to keep quiet and just come up here every morning and look like nothing is happening and say things to favor people, and Nigeria keeps getting damaged. But you see, when I sleep every night, it's the conscience and the heartbeat of the innocent people that make us talk every day. And that's why we are so quick to say, okay, they are putting money in FAC. Where is the money? Agora reports will say what they are putting is a far cry to what they claim they are churning out. Yeah. This was the same Nnpc that told us lies about subsidy. After President Tinubu announced subsidy gone, they still went ahead to claim subsidy for about a year in this country, despite the fact that they told us subsidy gone. It was now, I think, early last year, they now said they have finally removed subsidy. I remember when Rotus and I was always plotting the numbers as saying that they are still paying subsidy. They said it's a lie, we don't know what we're talking about. Truth has been revealed. Just like how they say, oh, the merits of subsidy. I saw a propaganda document they released recently that they said this year they've only imported 40 million documents. Another 14 million liters of petrol. Another Punch document said, in fact, we are importing more than we're taking from local refineries. We've imported over 300 million liters this year. So you see, it is not by high-sounding headlines. You know, there's a British band I love so much. It's called Mr. Noel Gallagher and the High-Flying Birds. And they sang a very popular song called Everybody's on the Run. So you see, when high-flying birds are putting up high-flying headlines, everybody needs to be on the run. Because we say we are making so much money, we can't fund our budget cycle. And they are gaping holes. So until we see where the corpses are buried in an audited report by the Nnpc, I'll definitely take this as a pinch of salt.